MCU Thor, the strongest Avenger in all of MCU, the god of thunder. Even since Thor, the Dark World, Thor has been high universal to universal, as Malekith, with the Aether powers, has statements of being able to destroy the universe with even infinite power statements. And Malekith, while being bloodlusted, hit Thor. It only ragdolled him, and Thor even killed Malekith, making Thor high universal to universal, with extreme resistance to reality manipulation. Thor has been stated to surpass Odin in strength himself, putting Thor above Odin, who defeated Surtur, sealed Hela, and more impressive feats. But I will say Odin was definitely referring to Thor's potential, and not saying Thor has surpassed him in Ragnarok, as that won't make sense. In Infinity War, Stormbreaker overpowered the full might of the Infinity Gauntlet, while Thanos was supercharged. And no, I am not saying Stormbreaker overpowers individual stone hacks, and Thor should scale to Stormbreaker. The Infinity Stones themselves has statements of having infinite power, making them high universal, but there's even more, as Dormammu is an extra-dimensional being, making him 4D, and Infinity Stones are superior to him, making the Infinity Stones 4D, but Stormbreaker overpowered them, making Stormbreaker 4D and Thor 4D. In Love and Thunder, Thor has been stated to be the strongest Avenger multiple times, and the strongest version of Thor by the actor himself. This makes Thor upscale from Captain Marvel, who got 0 damage from Thanos in Endgame, and even Wanda, who almost killed Thanos, so Thanos physically is not doing much to Thor. Let's just go over Thor's arsenal. And yes, I am also including the ones he lost. First we got Stormbreaker. It's stated to be the strongest weapon in the entire of Asgard, and called a Thanos killer by the director, and can even summon Bifrost. Next we have Mjolnir. After Love and Thunder it got extra hacks upgrades, which makes it versatile, and it still has old Mjolnir hacks and durability. Then we got Zeus's Thunderbolt. It's strong enough to battle Gore, and can be used as a teleporter. Lastly, Gungnir. After Odin's dead, Thor used it against Hela. It can channel the Odin's force, and control Destroyer. Let's go over why Gore embarrasses Thanos. Gore is stated to be Thor's most formidable enemy, which includes Surtur with the Eternal Flames, Hela, who in Asgard had near limitless power. Keep in mind Hela destroyed Uru with her bare hands, and Thanos with or without the stones. This shouldn't include hacks, as Thanos hacks can beat Gore. There's even feats that support Gore's statement. Also, Gore is even stated to be stronger than Hela. Gore was able to match the strongest Thor in strength. Gore overpowered Bifrost Pull, and pulled Stormbreaker away from Thor. Gore is much stronger than Thanos. I think we know Thanos has a bad history with the sharp edge of Stormbreaker, as while being supercharged, he still got pierced by it easily, but Gore got no damage from Stormbreaker's sharp edge, and he took multiple direct stabs from Thunderbolt and Stormbreaker, and kept fighting as if nothing happened. So he's already much more durable than Thanos, and stronger physically. And for the people who think Endgame Thor is stronger than Infinity War Thor, because of the Russo brothers' statement, let me debunk that real quick. First of all, the director's statement isn't supported by anything in the main source material, so death of the author. He became overweight, and no, him being a god doesn't make him suddenly immune to getting weaker to fatness. Bro got slower and weaker, literally shown in Endgame. Why people think him being a god magically makes him immune to fatness? But gods don't work like that in MCU, never shown, and he even got weaker in combat. There's even statements saying he's not back to 100%, or he's not living up to his God of Thunder potential. Also, 2 weapons doesn't do him any good either. Also, please try to read, it's not physical, it's mentally. Next debunk people try to use is Marvel Zombies, where Thanos supposedly destroyed Stormbreaker, but let's debunk it. In my opinion, Zombie Thanos used the Space Stone as it was shown, and also explains why Zombie Thor got Stormbreaker back, although it can be fake. But I think it's the original Stormbreaker, as it was channeling red energy, and Zombie Thor had red energy, and as we know Stormbreaker channels from Thor's power, no matter zombie or not, which supports my Space Stone theory, that it was teleported away, as Thanos can use multiple stones. I say this because MCU Thor's Stormbreaker overpowered 6 Infinity Stones, so logically it doesn't make sense. But if you don't want that, then blame it to the inconsistency of Marvel Zombie, as there's a lot of inconsistency, as Power Stone couldn't even destroy Tony's nanotech shield in Infinity War. Now suddenly it can destroy Stormbreaker, which is made out of Uru. If you want to ignore that, Thor directly powers Stormbreaker, and that's why in MCU, he overpowered the 6 Infinity Stones, but Spider-Man was the one who throwed Stormbreaker at Zombie Thanos, so it didn't have any power, just a piece of Uru metal. But Power Stone breaking Uru is still inconsistent. Next debunk people try to use are the Russo brothers, But well, there's no evidence for any flaw in the gauntlet. As Eitri states, he made the gauntlet to harness the power of the Infinity Stones. Not to mention they said, I imagine, which yeah means it's a possibility. Then they said both are made by Eitri, which can support it being stronger, as Eitri made the gauntlet and knows it powers. I mean also they were talking non-seriously. Another interview, they called Stormbreaker the greatest weapon ever made. That's why it overpowered the Infinity Gauntlet. And yes, Thanos didn't know what was coming, as he could have used the Space Stone or something to teleport Stormbreaker away, which he didn't. But Stormbreaker still overpowered the full power of the Infinity Stones. For speed, Thor can turn into lightning, which is massively hypersonic plus. I'm ManXD. Peace out.